All right, franchisees. The long-awaited new version of Web at Work is now available. So I'd like to take a few minutes, and we're going to kind of look at the old version and vice the new version, and then we'll get into actually looking at the live website that we've got, actually a beta version. So let's start at the top. The current version, there's a lot of upgrades here, and really it just made it a lot easier. So the upgrades, they'll be noticeable, but they're actually made it so it's not as hard to navigate. So the current version, let's talk about the ship to selection. You're going to log on, and currently it looks like this. It's got the little circle, and you have to click the little circle to make sure you go to the right person, and it's kind of hard to read. Well, they've changed that, and now you can click anywhere in the box. The box will turn blue once you select it. If you hover over it, they turn different shades of gray. Very, very simple. Landing page. This is after you pick your ship to. So once you pick your ship to, you'll go to your landing page, where before it was just a light gray and just a white page, and you'd have to select, browse. Now it's going to look like a regular website, like possibly Amazon, things like that. Actually, the consumer websites where you click it, you want chemicals, I'm going to go be able to search for the chemical that I want. Now, also, difference is your welcome information. You'll notice that it's pretty generic, the same light gray and white. They've changed it to make it really easy to use, so you know if you have multiple logins, which some people do, which login you're actually under at that moment. The next thing that they actually upgraded, which is something that they've never had before on the last session, was your session info. What the session info is where your actual order is going to be shipped to. So if you're shipping it to San Diego, account you have down there, it's going to show the actual shipping address right here. That enables you to not guess if you're doing multiple orders, where I hope that it's going to, I picked the right ship to. Now you're going to be able to check halfway through or whenever you feel you need to. Moving on. So the next thing we're looking at is categories. There was no really search category. You could put a search word mops maybe and see what comes up, and you're scrolling through 150 different types of mops. No photos unless you click on the thumbnail. This has changed a lot. So now it has new web categories, exactly like you would have if you were searching online. So to the left hand of your screen here, if you're clicking on a chemical, you're going to click it, open it, and be able to select what type of chemical. Maybe it's a bowl cleaner, and then your landing page will change. So very handy, very helpful. No more grabbing the catalog, trying to find the right number, hoping that's the right one. You're going to be able to see which ones you're looking for. Very easy to search. Another is attributes. It's the next search criteria. So let's say your customer can only use stuff by Georgia Pacific. This is where they'd be able to go into their search box and get a little more detailed. Maybe you want red mops. Maybe you want who knows what. This is where you put that in. Very easy, and again, it narrows it down so much quicker than having to have the proper stock number, product name. You can general search it, and it's going to be a lot easier to find. The next is the cart button. That's actually changed. So in the old version, it's here where this little looks like a baby carrot. It's not really a shopping cart, and so you have this button you could press, or your view icon, which brought you to the same screen. Now they've changed that and actually has a cart exactly like you would have on a consumer website. Has a cart, how many items are in your cart, and very easy. Press the cart, check out. Very, very simple. Product display is another one that has changed. This is the current version. Well, no pictures. It did have the little click thumbnail. I'm going to give you a picture so small that you really can't see it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Now they've changed it to look a lot like a consumer website. Big pictures, display, product information, what it's for. You can still click the number, and it's going to get a little more detailed even then. Give you a link to an MSDS, give you a link to a secondary label. So very, very simple to use. Great upgrade as far as I'm concerned. And the next is pickup locations. This is something where it had the link, but it's a lot different now. This link here wouldn't let you actually change your ship to. The new pickup locations allows you to change where you're shipping it from their address to a Waxie physical location. So if you're ordering something for your customer and you decide, you know what, I'm already down here in Waxie, I don't want to wait to pick it up, and have it shipped to me, I'm just going to pick it up. You can say, you know what, I'm going to click my pickup location, see where it's available, and pick it up in that location. Great feature. Moving forward, if you change your ship to, same thing here. Similar to the pickup locations, you can change your ship to. Let's say you're ordering products and, this is the wrong customer. It should be shipped to this address, not that address. You can change it mid-order. Very simple to use. Great feature again, and makes it a lot easier for you guys. That, and in addition with knowing where the order is going to while you're placing the order, great feature. Next, we'll move on to your saved orders, which this did not give you an option before. Now, let's say you're ordering once a month for a customer, and there's stuff that you don't know the product number. So instead of having to wait till you get a hold of someone from OctoClean customer service, possibly, you can place all the orders numbers that you do have, and then make that phone call and say, you know what, I have a saved order in here, and I'm just now going to order that last box of toilet paper or last whatever it might be. So again, this is another feature we're going to go over and teach you guys how to use here in a few minutes. The next is pending orders. This is an unbelievably good thing for you guys. The way that we do orders is you order and submit it to us for approval. There was really no real-time way to see if your order has been approved. This has been fixed. So now you'll go to approvals and pending orders. You'll know whether it's pending, whether it got approved, or whether it didn't get approved. And you'll be able to real-time view when that does happen. So there's no more, I wonder, and let me call the office and see. So a lot of great new things that they have going on. The next one is the last one. It's pretty simple. In the old system, it would kick you out if you didn't do anything for 30 minutes, and then it had to return as a saved order. Now it doesn't do that. You can continue to shop, and its activity stays in the shopping cart. So you're not converting it to a saved order. It's in your shopping cart still. So you log back in, and it just starts over where you stopped. So you're not having to go back and try to find an order that you possibly didn't place. So much easier. So let's look at the live site. You'll notice this is the live site. The web address has changed to shop.waxie.com from order.waxie.com. First thing you'll notice is the colors are a little different. Has this little GPS, Green Partner Support picture. But other than that, it looks pretty much the same. Let's go ahead and log in. So this is a test site that we have up. So let me log in. Let's see what it looks like. So again, like we talked about, your first screen is going to be your ship to. I've got a bunch of ship tos, evidently. So let's try OctoClean. That's an easy one, right? This is your landing page. So as you notice, you'll have all the pictures. The pictures, if I click, let's do cleaning tools, it will bring up cleaning tools. Now let's go on the right-hand side over here. Let's say, I don't want all cleaning tools. I just want squeegees and window cleaning tools. So then you click that over here, and then it populates your landing page with whatever's here. Very easy to use. So let's say I decide I want this Scotch Brite squeegee. If I click it, that's going to give me more information about the squeegee. It's going to possibly give me other things I might want to buy in addition to this squeegee. So that's similar to where it was in the old system, just much easier to navigate. So a lot of the information may not have been changed. It's just easier to get to. So let's look at the right-hand side. You'll see the new website documentation. This up here is this form that we talked about earlier, and another quick reference guide. Those are downloadable. You can look at them, view them, whatever you need to do. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. So the next box is the line item add. Exactly like the other one. If you have your item numbers, you can type them in, quantity of measure, quantity and unit of measure. Very, very, very simple. Here's a couple things that have changed on the My Account screen. You now have saved orders. Your order pad looks a little different, a lot cleaner. Order history is the same. You're reviewing your orders. All that really hasn't changed. Your approvals, this is what we talked about earlier, your pending orders approvals, that would be here. If I had a saved order, it would also be here. Shopping list, they're still going to be there. So when they populate your new system, the old shopping list will still be there, so you don't have to worry about that if you indeed have created one. Wish list, that's pretty basic. It's the wish list like you'd have an Amazon wish list if you want a machine or something. Possibly you're going to add it to the wish list, leave it there until you're ready to pay for it or buy it, whatever you want to do. Then your user session. This is telling me exactly where is it getting shipped to. This is a very handy tool for me, at least, especially if I'm going between orders. I know which order is going where and what's on each order. So let's look at one more thing here. Let's do a keyword search to show you how easy this has become. Microfiber. Let's look at microfiber. So I'm going to click it, and it's going to give me everything that has to do with microfiber. So this cart has a microfiber cleaning cart with coated pails. Very simple. Let's decide, you know what, I'm going to buy that. So I'm going to add the quantity. I can add that here. And I'm going to add to my cart. And I'm going to scroll up and look at my cart. Oh, there it is. It's a very expensive cart. So let's look at my cart. So that processes, and it gives me update items. If I wanted to take stuff off, remove, I would click this little button here. But let's say, you know what, I'm ready to go. I'm pretty sure that this is all I want to buy. I'm going to go ahead and click checkout. That's going to bring me to this screen. This is where I can edit maybe my name, stuff like that. So then I'm going to go to save order. On save order, that's going to actually save my order. So I'm going to go ahead and click that, and it's going to bring me to another screen that I can save it. For right now, I'm going to write it as test. So if I'm going to test my order, there we go. So now it's going to come to this screen, which is actually, if I go back to my order pad, and then it's going to bring me up on my right hand side. Oh, I have a saved order. Look at that. So I'm going to click it, and you know what, I decide I don't want that. I'm just going to delete it. And it's gone. So other than that, I mean, there's a lot of features that are very good. You'll have more than your chance to come in here and use this system. If you have any questions, give me a call. But I think you guys will really enjoy it. Thank you.